This is the Iowa Weather Report for Saturday, September the 22nd, 2012. It's now time to look at the 0Z GFS Model Run at 1 p.m. this afternoon. We have this big trough with the vortex up in Ontario, some energy coming around the base of the trough, and it'll be moving to the east at this point. Could bring a little bit of rain very early in the morning in the far northeast. Otherwise, it'll be clearing, rather brisk and rather cold. Highs in the upper 50s to middle to upper 60s. Coolest east, warmest west. And Saturday night or tonight, temperatures here, this is from the NAM, showing temperatures possibly into the 20s, mid-20s, into the lower 30s, so some frost and freeze conditions possible. Back to the GFS, and on Sunday, skies do stay clear and sunny with high pressure overhead. Temperatures warm quickly back into the 60s across the state under sunny skies. Monday, a little bit warmer as winds switch around to the south. Temperatures a couple degrees warmer, 60s to a few low 70s possible, with some rain showers to our south from about Kansas City to about Shreveport. That disturbance begins to lift closer to us here on Tuesday, with some showers as close to us as the I-70 corridor from about Goodland, Kansas to Kansas City to St. Louis. And here on Wednesday, that moves up into southern Iowa, but the chances of rain will be pretty minute, maybe 20% or less. It looks to still remain dry, and temperatures in the 60s and 70s. Thursday, the chance is a slight bit better as the disturbance moves into the state. Temperatures still remain in the 60s to lower to middle 70s, warmest to the south. And here on Friday, still a chance of a shower or so. Be widely scattered and not an all-day rain, with highs still remaining in the 60s and 70s across the state. A week from today, we have pretty much a zonal flow across Canada, a bit of a ridge over eastern Canada, some energy moving across the upper Midwest, and that'll kick this disturbance at least east of the state by late in the day on Saturday. So Saturday next weekend looks to be fairly wet, and maybe we'll see some clear weather here next Sunday. A couple days later, on October the 3rd, wow, that is a very deep trough and a very strong piece of energy coming from the north and northwest, ridge over the west, and that could bring a very cold north wind, rain, possibly mixed with some wintry precipitation in Minnesota. We'd have to watch to see if this keeps going on future runs. And at the end of the forecast run on the 7th of October, that trough immediately lifts back into eastern Canada. We have a ridge over the west, still a northwesterly flow around here, and that'll keep temperatures relatively cool with looks like 60s to around 70, maybe low 70s in the west. Most of the precipitation in New England and in Texas and South Florida, if this is right. But last night, looking at the satellite picture, we had a frontal system moving through the Great Lakes with some clouds and some showers, a smaller disturbance over Minnesota and Wisconsin, some clouds and showers over Florida, and a few clouds over the west. The watch warning map from last night shows some frost and freeze advisories up in North and South Dakota into northwest Minnesota, a freeze watch for an entire state of Iowa except Fremont County and a large portion of the region, some air quality alerts to the west, along with red flag warnings. QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days through Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock, showing any precipitation that falls this week or in the next 5 days is going to be rather light, maybe up to a quarter of an inch here, heaviest to the east, south, and over South Florida.